How we doing? How we doing? Signal 20 PK. I'm the author of Fruits and Roots Volume 1, Hoes Raise Hoes. Available on Amazon for all ebooks, Kindles, and wherever else you can buy ebook on. The title is a bit aggressive, I guess. Everybody's been complaining about it. It's true. Hoes raise hoes. So if you didn't know that, congratulations. Now you know. I wrote the book for a younger demographic to prevent teenage pregnancy, promote self-worth, and get rid of what the government is using as supplementary income from a whole bunch of jitterbugs that grow up thinking that their parents didn't care about them or their pops didn't care about them, so they become a product of the system. Most of all, love. The word love gets abused, gets thrown around maliciously, and a lot of young girls grow up thinking that there is no Mr. Right, and you hear all this bullshit that you hear now online about chivalry being dead when you're too young to be worrying about that anyway. Get your education. Don't let these dudes put babies in you, because it is 100% on you. Nobody can stop you from doing what you want to do. I know everybody be bitching, oh yeah, you know, well, rape and you can get pregnant. That ain't what I'm talking about. All you gotta do is stop fucking with punk ass dudes. It is what it is. Before somebody call you mama, you should answer the wife. That's it. To you older women, stop giving these young girls bad advice, man. Stop with the man bashing. Stop with the senseless vocabulary that really don't benefit you or the young girl. You ain't helping with nothing. All you're doing is promoting single moms. The point of the book is to teach girls that if you feel like you're at a point in your life where you're ready for love and you're going to look for love, then you need to have the right aspects of your life in place. You have to have value in your life. You're not fixing to look for love with 4 kids from 4 different dudes. That's retarded. Like, get the fuck out of here. You have to have what you want. If you want a secure future, be secure right now in your present. Just that simple. Everything is just that simple. To me, everything is just that simple. Because a man can't walk into a clinic and walk out with a baby of a different race, of a 110% different race. A woman can. You can walk in and have an egg put in you, and you can carry this baby around, and a white woman can have a 100% black baby. Maybe some of y'all don't pay attention in class long enough, quit school, drop out, get a GED, hopefully. Whatever the situation is, if you take yourself serious and take your future serious, then you're not going to be having kids before you're supposed to. If you don't want to get married when you have a kid, cool, not cool, but whatever. You're going to do whatever you're going to do anyway. The least you can do is have your future set. Because it's not about you no more. And that's what really bothers me about this whole single parent bullshit. Oh, my child is the best thing ever happened to me, and yada yada yada, bullshit. You ain't got no fucking choice. You had the baby, so no duh, nigga. All your shit supposed to be about the baby now anyway. But what you don't realize is, you had this kid, right? Let's say, child support. Let's talk about child support. You have this kid, you man bashing, all men ain't shit and men this and men that. Well, you a kid that had a kid, and you probably had a kid with a kid. So how can you expect him to be a man just because you got pregnant? When 2 kids have a kid, it's 3 kids. 2 kids having a kid don't make either one of y'all no adult. So you're not mature for your age. You ain't grown. None of that. You two kids that just had a kid. Now y'all got a problem. Get up, go to work, take care of your responsibility. But don't be bashing because you made a decision to lay with the wrong dude and get pregnant from the wrong dude. Or you listen to the hoes that raised you, you know. And I say that because I know everybody go, oh no, it's good girls. You act like it ain't no good girls. I'm not talking to the good girls. Genius. People who not having sex don't need condoms. Can't bash them for not needing condoms because they ain't having sex. They smart. They ain't having sex. So why would they need a condom? So I'm not talking to you. If it don't apply to you, I'm not talking to you. Who I am talking to, let me get this eye contact going. Alright. Who I am talking to, I'm going to use this young lady in particular. I ain't going to say her name or no dumb shit like that. But how are you 36 with a 21-year-old, an 18-year-old, and a 2-year-old, right? Your 21-year-old got 2 kids, and your 18-year-old is on her first kid. So now you grandma. I remember when grandma was 55, 65, and on. Grandma ain't supposed to be twerking on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. What we doing? What happened? What was the disconnect? What did I miss? Because now I know some grandmas 33, 34. Well, how that math work out? Like, and that particular family in particular, let me tell you, these some man bashing motherfuckers too. And it's the reason for the book. I have to tell you, ladies, that you do have worth, and economically speaking, if the decisions that you make, if the marginal cost outweighs the marginal value, then you just don't do it. Simple as that. That's it. Don't make a dumb decision. Now, going back to the whole system. Let's talk about the system. Single parents raise a whole bunch of unruly kids. Maybe 1 or 2 are good, yeah, whatever. For the majority, bunch of unruly kids, ain't gonna be able to pay attention in school. My daddy wasn't around, grow up soft. My daddy wasn't around, all that nonsense, right? The system wants that. They promote that. That's why they give you so much money. They'll allow you to live rent-free, pretty much. $20 a month, $8 a month, $10 a month, right? Give you food stamps and give you $2,000 per kid every time you do your taxes if you just so happen to have a job or you feel like claiming a whole bunch of other people's kids, whatever. They'll give you that bread up front, but that bread ain't gonna last you all year. And that bread ain't gonna stop them from wondering where their pops at. And because you have money all at once and it don't last longer than 2 months, now you right back out there trying to make more money. Kids grow up and they dwell on that. So they go out early trying to get money too, trying to help you out. What's the fastest way to get money? Ain't good. So where they end up at? Prison. You know how much money they get per prisoner? Big business in America. Big business. All the while, they funding this. They saying, hey, we need y'all to keep going out, making all these babies. Some of them gonna come home. Home being prison, that is. Some of them gonna come home and we're gonna hold them for the rest of their life for you. But you keep going and you keep making them so we can keep taking them. The book, the whole purpose of the book is to teach love to young girls so they don't blame love on the outcome of bad decisions. The point of the book, know yourself, know your value, know your worth, don't settle, and don't let nobody call you mama without you being wife first. He gotta call you wife, then they can call you mama. But I'm here, man. You know, I'm gonna write a couple more books for the dudes. I know you only coming down hard on the girls and all of that nonsense. Listen, I'll take care of the dudes later. I gotta talk to the source first. The source of the problem is the women. If women wasn't promoting these dudes not doing nothing, like if somebody come to holler at you and he ain't got nothing going for himself, you have 2 kids with him. He ain't got nothing going for himself. You knew that in the beginning. You had 2 kids with him anyway. And then after you had the 2 kids and he ain't nowhere around, then he ain't shit for what he was before. Tell me that. What he was when you met him. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what y'all, how that worked. Like, anyways, the book is 10 chapters. It's a quick conversation with me. It's me spitting a bug in your ear like, listen, if you read these 10 chapters, you won't make the mistakes that you've been making. You won't fall for the fluke or the flea flicker no more. And your future will be bright. I'm telling you. Just off 10 chapters. Quick book. It's $4.99. It's worth it. The next book will be dedicated to the dudes. Don't worry. I got your back. I know that it's a lot of liars. A lot of dudes lie. And I don't know how it works, but y'all love eating it. They feed it to you and y'all eat it. Y'all love it. Until y'all have a baby and then y'all complain and whine the rest of your life. But I'm going to write a book. Book number 2 will be called Men Raise Men. And I'll get on them on all the subjects. I'm pretty sure I get a lot of comments about what I need to talk to them about. I know what I need to talk to them about because men ain't men no more. Men are women. So now you got to compete with other women and you got to compete with these dudes that's trying to be women too. They more emotional than y'all is now. So I'm gonna do my thing, man. I'm gonna do my job. My job is to keep it an even playing field for everybody. We all in this together. I don't woman bash. I situation bash. It's a difference. I'm pissed at this situation that I keep running into, that I keep seeing people in that I ain't got no control over. It ain't my fault. But everybody wanna, loop me into this shit like I had something to do with it. I didn't have nothing to do with none of the dudes that got you pregnant, sweetheart. None of them. I would have told you go to college, get your bread right. Never stop dreaming. Don't let nobody tell you what you can and can't do. None of that. If you want it, go get it. Just that simple. So, I am Signal 20PK, Signal 20PK TV. I'm the author of the book, Fruits and Roots, Volume 1. Hoes Raise Hoes. I appreciate the support I've got so far. I appreciate the feedback that's being left about the book. Buy the book. Talk to me, holler at me, let me know what's up. Alright? Be easy.